Right, boys, hello. We're in BeamNG in a very, very loud taxi, which I should have honestly turned the engine off before we started. So let me just do that right quick. Right. Let me get the stream up and we'll begin. Right. 1 minute, bear with me. Right, there we go. Right, can you actually hear me though? Let me just do that right quick. Right. Okay, you can hear me slightly. There might be a bit like audio. What do you call it? Like an audio, like an echo or an overlap. Anyway, we are taxi drivers in BeamNG, as I have said. We've actually got my wheel out and stuff. Now I have been ill, so I haven't had it out, and I've been doing controller and stuff lately. Let's take a look under the hood then. Okay, that can go shut for a second. Okay. Oh, this is it's a little bit overlapping, so hold on. Okay. Right. Now our first job actually isn't at the airport, but it's just where I like to spawn in, to be honest. So realism 100. Right. Okay. Let me put the lights on. Okay, we've got low beams. Alright. Right. Where are we heading to then? Where's our destination then? Ooh. The force feedback is not very good, to be honest. Maybe that's why I play with controller, because just no force feedback. Maybe that's why I do it. I don't really know, to be honest. I thought it might be a fun idea to try a wheel though. You gotta try a few things in life. But this thing is it's not very good on wheel, honestly. You need like proper wheel, like a G29 or something like that to have a proper experience. Now I don't actually have a G29, but I'm sure we'll sort something out. We'll try and we'll make this work somehow. Oh man, I'd love to just full send downhill on wheel though. That would be so fun. Oh man, okay. Right, so we're heading up to the hospital to go pick up our client, and then we got to take them to their house. So let's go get the clientele. Oh man, this thing has the steering of a turtle. And turtles don't have steering, so yeah, that kind of makes sense in a way, but also don't. I'm tired, so just cut me a bit of a break over here. Right, I want to slow down because our turn's here somewhere. Yep, there we go. There's the opening for it. Alright, let's put our blinky on, or indicator, whatever you want to call it. I sometimes call it a blinky if I can't be asked to say the whole indicator name. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah, we're going to just flick the indicator on, and other times I'll be like, yeah, just get the blinky going. Sounds kind of like a drug. Yo, pass me the blinky. Kind of sounds like a code name for a drug. Oh man. Okie dokie. Right, down here then. We don't want to full send too much because it's like narrow paths and stuff like that. I'm trying not to take it too fast, because if I was to take it too fast around here, then I wouldn't see this this railing here where the signs are, and I would just full send straight in. I would be full sending straight into that, so you don't really want to be doing that. So right, I've got a few cool ideas for BeamNG, but on wheel though. I've got a couple of ideas brewing up the sleeve right now. Right. here we are then. We'll just pull up somewhere. I don't know where we should pull up though, that's the thing, like, you know, should I pull up by the ambulance bail or something? Because, you know, there's not an ambulance parked there right now. Or should I just, like, you know, wait somewhere over here? I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll wait here for a moment. And we'll also, you know, open the door for the people. Open mine as well for a moment. Actually, for part 1 and 2, you know, I was just using like Hirochi Sunburst and stuff, but I actually found a thing with an actual like taxi thing on it, like taxi service. My mouse just disconnected. Wait, what the hell's wrong with my mouse? Hold on. Oh, is that? Okay, there we go. That's slightly better. That's to go. Right. Let's look it up a little bit so we can, you know, focus on the road and stuff. Right. I accidentally hit the wall. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Oh, not the grass. Not the flipping grass, bro. Okay. Right. This is the kind of the reason you don't want to full send it, because you'll end up, you know, like screwing up things, and then you end up, you know, hitting into things like I just did with the fence back there. So you don't want to full send too much until you're on like a motorway or a road or something like that. See, I might do like 70 or something down here, but that's not, you know, full sending. If I was full sending, I'd be like, you know, over 100 with my foot still on the pedal. Which is actually where we're heading towards. We're heading towards like a motorway part to, you know, get the person home. The clientele. Right, there we go. We'll send in a little bit. You know, I don't want to be too harsh on it though, because, you know, if I have to respawn it, then we'll be respawning at the airport, and I don't really want that at the moment. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit first, so we don't, you know, automatically die. Oh, okay, don't hit the fence. Right, full sending it a little bit. You know, we don't want to. We don't want to overdo it. Right. Okay. Slowing down a little. Right. I think we're back in the city almost. You know, like 2 seconds away. So we've got to get this lady to her house. Right. Let's do that then. Alright. So, where is thy house? Oh, going up here? Oh man, my legs are so tired, bro, and this is literally just job 1. I think it's because of like the awkward, it's a very awkward angle I'm sat. Like the wheels are so much lower to the floor, and I'm like crunched up in a small spot right now. Like if I had control, I'd be completely fine with it, but you know I'm not. I've got the full shebang. I've got the wheel, I've got the pedals. I haven't got a shifter because, you know, I can't afford one at the moment. Like a Logitech shifter might only be, you know, 30, but I don't have a Logitech or a Thrustmaster wheel. I have like, you know, one of those that you can't really get a shifter to be plugged into. It's a more of a, how can I put it? It's more of a, you know, shifterless. Like you could buy like maybe an add-on shifter and like, you know, USB like shifter, plug that into the PC and have that. But you know, I haven't got £70 to look on eBay and get one, and I can't, you know, use a Logitech or a Thrustmaster or anything like that. I can't, you know, use one of those that's, you know, non-compatible. So, right, we're gonna sit here and wait for our next job. It kind of looks like a flat tire, but I don't think it is. It kind of feels like a Hyundai at the same time. Don't know why. It's got that Hyundai feel to it. We're gonna go to the taxi service place, and you know we're gonna replace our taxi, because if you look on the right side, let me just pull over a minute. You can see there's like no mirror, so we need to go and, you know, get that sorted. So let's go and do that then. We're gonna run and do that. Right. I know we're like probably on the wrong side of the road and stuff. Like, because, you know, just like small narrow bit, you have to sometimes go on the left for like a second. Right, head into the taxi service to go and get our taxi sorted out. Taking it slow in the city, going 20 miles an hour, absolutely fine. Oof, that was close. Right. In here we go. Turning in. Right. Trying to like watch the mirror try now. Right. Let me stop engine. Get out. And stuff like that. Right. Is my mouse disconnected again? No, don't think it has. Just needed a moment. Right. You know, for parking, that's actually not too bad from, you know, in view, from like driver view. Like if I'm doing that kind of parking now, imagine, you know, doing the same but like in real life, you know? Doesn't sound half bad. Alright, give me a second to get the taxi back, and yeah, we'll continue on. Just give me 2 seconds though to respawn it. So, where's my... Hold on. There we go. Right, vehicle. Do we want to keep with the Brockle Bastion, or do we want to like switch it up to like a ETK or something? I don't know. Can't decide. I can't decide. You know, I want something that's... I don't know. Wait, we could also do, you know, some truck driving. That doesn't sound half bad. I'm getting more and more ideas, you know? But I ain't gonna spoil what any of them are. Right, do we want to use the... Ooh, wait a minute. What's this one? That's only a 2-door. That's a shame, because I actually like the look of those ones. I want to go roam around the city a little bit, so yeah, I think we might take one of those actually. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. Right, which one should we take then? Yeah, it's like a race one. Like it's actually got a spoiler and everything. It looks pretty nice. I think we'll take this one. What colour? We'll do maybe blue? Right, we'll replace. We'll spawn new. It'll probably spawn on top of my taxi though. My game's lagging right now, lagging balls. Oh, okay, never mind. That's okay. Right, we're gonna go roam around the city for a little bit, just so I can kind of, get a feel for the wheel in BeamNG and, see if I need to, adjust some settings or whatever. My game's seriously lagging balls. Oh, this thing's fast. And I'm lagging balls. I think my force feedback might be a little bit too strong, so let me see what I can do about that. Give me a minute to have a look. Alright. Options. What would it be under? Probably gameplay or controls, right? Right, let me have a look. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Right, let me have a look. Right, I'm gonna try that. We'll see. I wanna just test it, Okay, that looks like it might be slightly better. Right, let me put the screen back on, and we'll roam around the city. Right. Let me see how that works. Yeah, that's not, half bad. Right, put the screen back on. Is my taxi still there? Let me have a look. Hold on. Is it still? Yeah, it is still there. Right, let's go. I want to go. I don't know. I've never seen what's past the airport bit because I always turn into the airport. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and explore around Italy. Oh, I think I may have chipped my mirror again. I think I may have chipped it. I don't know. We're gonna have a look in a minute. Or maybe we'll go by the hospital bit, but we won't turn left into the hospital. We'll go like up into the city bit and explore there. I don't know. We might go to past the airport bit. We might go into the hospital. I can't really decide what we're gonna do yet. Oh no. Right, hold on a second, boys. Oh, I am lagging balls on my screen right now. I don't know how it's shown in the thing at the minute because it's always a few seconds behind, but I don't know. I think I might be lagging. I don't know. So give me a. Okay, I'm pulled over for a minute. Right, let me have a... Give me a minute. Right, let me put that back up there. Right. Let's go. Something's definitely wrong with the force feedback though. It's not... It's not... I don't know. I don't know how to word it. It's not force feedback in properly. I'm not even like, you know, trying to make a joke. It's generally not force feedbacking properly. Like I turn halfway left and it just doesn't want it. It doesn't want to do the input. Alright, give me a minute because I need to turn my light off because you know it's still, you know, daylight. And I don't want to burn up my light either, since I can't afford to get another one at the moment because, you know, bills cost bloody money. And lately they were getting very fucking expensive. So this is the airport where we could turn into it, right there. So we're not going to do that. We're actually going to, you know, go past it. We're going to see what's up here. If anything. If not, we'll just turn around. Do we want to go left? Or was that back up there? Alright, that is... I'm trying to like read it right now. Do we want to go up there? I don't know. Do we? Yeah, I wouldn't have to go and have a look. Oof, I definitely hit something there. You might hear a squeak very soon. That'll be my pedals. Don't worry, I've not got a rat in the house. Like, you kind of hear it a little bit now, actually. But I don't know. You might be able to pick it up on the microphone. I don't know. Oh no, no. You can probably like hear like my feet like just, you know, fighting with the pedals right now. Like it's actually oh I hit the mirrors. Right. Honestly, this thing is so much easier, like on a, if you had like a better wheel or, you know, played on controller, like I actually still do. Oh, I hit the thing, shouldn't have done that. I think I may have messed up my my steering column. I don't know. We're gonna, yeah, I think we may have. Let me pull over and have a look. Actually, I'm pretty sure we did though. Let's go have a look. Wait, does my door even open? Or I think I might be lagging. Yeah, I'm lagging. The door, either that or the door's got an issue. And yeah, I think we may have screwed something up over here. Let me see. Does this door open at least? Yeah, so that door had a hit or something then. That other door. Can you open this or? Oh yeah, you gotta do it from the inside, but I can't reach it. So maybe I can, you know, still find it somewhere. Because as I said, I can't open this one. So let's have a look. If this one even opened. Okay, it still does. It still does. So that's fine. If it didn't open, then I'd probably have an issue with it. Alright, let's get back in and, you know, go for a drive or something. Let's see how long it takes before I get annoyed by the steering column, you know, getting misaligned because I hit the hill. I can just tell by like how narrow this stuff is. Like, I'm just gonna hit something again. Oh. Okay, I don't think I hit the fence. I may have like, you know. Oh man, this. What are the brakes on this thing, my guy? I'm not even going that fast either. It's the thing. I'm literally going 20 right now. That's like nothing. That's like the tax on my car. Well, it will be when I get it anyway. I'm getting it delivered very soon. Yeah, I'm still in the lessons phase, but you know, I've halfway got it. Bro, this thing, nah. This thing, bruh. Okay, there we go. I think we got a new one. I think this is a new one. Steering's gonna be, you know, fresh and all on it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Right, where should we go? What should we do? Where should we go? What should we do? Should we head to the airport? Maybe do like a drug race, kind of time ourselves or something. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I can't decide. You know, we'll head there and we'll see what, you know, we can get for our speed. We'll like head for the runway and, you know, we'll go from one end to the other and see what our top speed will be or something like that. You know. So we'll head towards the airport. I don't like to send it too fast up here, otherwise I will, you know, end up hitting something as well, just like I did on the when I hit the hill. So, you know, it's fine, but it's not fine at the same time. If you can kind of understand what I'm saying. Right, heading towards the airport then. Oh man, steering on this feels so strange. Oh no. Right, we're gonna send a little bit, you know. We're gonna let it kind of drive itself as well, you know. Kind of let the speed, you know. We're gonna let the speed. So I'm just hoping my table doesn't fall apart while I'm steering, you know. Because this wheel is very, very strong. Shit, man. This thing is very strong. Right, heading towards the airport and then we'll get to test speed. Maybe we'll test it on a couple of different cars, I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll maybe we'll compare some speeds or something, I don't know. I've got to put my blinky on to turn right. Okay. Now that's one thing that I don't think would make me fail a test. Because, you know, it's not, you know, rear-ending someone or, you know, something like that. Or, you know, doing something illegal. I think the only time that would probably get me to fail is, you know, if I was on like a roundabout or something. Or, you know, signal too late for something. And then I ended up hitting someone. So I don't think it would be, you know, too bad. Oh, I didn't realise there was a bump there. Alright, I'll spin him around up in here. Alright, which end do we want to go then? Do we want to go this end maybe? Okay, my brakes do work. My brakes do work. Alright, let's go ahead and line up then, and we'll test it. I want to try and stay, you know, straight, so I'm trying to like line up best I can. Alright, so let me go back just a tiny bit. We're gonna go right from where the white line is, so right from here. If I can ever get this thing to stop rolling while I try and do the countdown. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. No. Whew. Oh, I thought that was going to be a straight crash into the wall there. Oh, I generally thought that was going to be a straight crash into the wall. That was close. That was a big drift at the end though. That was honestly pretty good. Oh, now it's going to drift right up on the grass, isn't it? Yeah, this thing's not bad for its speed though. This thing, I think it pushed like 145 or something like that. You know, it's not too bad. I was expecting, you know, maybe 150, 155. So, you know, 145 isn't bad. Right, I think I might do a couple of these. I don't know. I can't decide if we're gonna do a couple or not. Nah, I just had an idea. We do it with a drift car. Alright, screen's gonna go off for a second, just while I grab, you know, a couple cars. So just give me a minute. My car that I'm in right now is casually just run across the runway, so that's, you know, completely cool. Because I know we ain't gonna hit it, but we're gonna spawn a couple. So let's do maybe Bruckle Bastion. All-wheel drive, yeah. We'll spawn new. When it spawns, that is. Okay, there we go. Yep. I think we'll grab maybe 3 or something. So we got the Bruckle Bastion being number 1. I'm trying to let it move away so you don't have to hit the engine at the same time. Right. Where's the mouse? Right. What should we grab for our second one? I want something old and something loud. The bar stove seems like a good idea. You know, it might be like a drag spec or something. So let me have a look. Oh, drag. There we go. That'll be perfect. Right, spawn new. So we got something. Oh, we got something old and loud. We got, you know, like a Bastion. So I think we want like either something completely crazy or, you know, like a family wagon or something like that to kind of, you know, complete the trip. We got a sedan. An oldie, so maybe like a bus or something would be good. Oh man, that one's loud. Oh, I've got the idea on what it should be. I've got the idea right now. Alright, right now. This one. You can't see it for a minute, but you'll see it right once the screen shows up. Oh, well, I'll put the screen back on in a second. Right, once it spawns in and I stop lagging, we'll be able to test these. So, we had 145 for, you know, my Jaguar right over, hold on, let me put the screen back on. Where's my mouse? There it is. So my Jaguar right over there, which is, I think, still rolling. That was 145. So we're gonna test out the jet engine bus right now. I think I'm lagging, yo. Oh yeah, I'm definitely lagging, boys. I've got like 20 FPS. Like, seriously, what is my FPS right now? Oh man, I'm lagging so much. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of not, because it's like, you know, killing my PC at the same time right now. So it's kind of whatever. Right, let's line up at least. Let's at least give it a go, even if we are lagging. We'll get to the other end and probably, you know, not be lagging. Right. There we go then. Let's go ahead and get lined up. Right, we're gonna go from 0 though. Oh man, I'm so much lagging balls. It's kind of funny, but kind of not. You know, I feel like this one's kind of giving me a little bit of better FPS. I don't know why. Different field of view giving me better FPS. I'm lagging so much that, you know, it's not even taking the fact that I'm like slamming on the brakes like that. Alright, 3. Oh wait, we're not lined up yet. So do we want the front end to be touching the white or the back end? I'm thinking front end, but I don't know. Yeah, well, I think we'll do front end, you know? Kind of have a chance to get the thing going. Right, 3, 2, 1, send it. So we need to try to beat 145, which is what my Jaguar, not Jaguar, my car had. I don't think it was a Jaguar, to be honest though. I'm on the in view because it's a little loud, but we'll go on the out view right in a... Okay, that works. Oh yeah, we are flying, bro. I've damaged the engine doing this one. Wait! Oh! I am lagging balls. Okay, right. We'll head for the, which one next? Right, it's kind of, you know... Oh yes, let's go for the drag car now. Let's go. Hopefully this one doesn't... Oh man, this one is loud. This boy is loud. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying right now. I think we're going to need to do that same kind of view again. Oh man, I can't hit anything right now. I'm going deaf. I'm half deaf, bruh. This thing loud. So for this one to be a drag car, then I'm thinking it will have, you know, good launch, but maybe bad top speed, maybe. Like it'll probably have good launch, and then, you know, it'll start. Maybe it'll have like a top speed of like 170 or something. You know, maybe something not too good. That's what I'm theorizing anyway. But maybe I'll be wrong. We'll see. Right, let's get this thing lined up then. Right, 3, 2, 1, set it. Oh man, this thing is lap. This thing is drifting, bruh. I didn't order a drift car. This thing's supposed to be a drag car, not drift. Oh man, where is it going? Right, okay then. Pretty sure I saw 180 for that one. Oh man, I'm lagging again. Okay, now we've got the Brockle Bastion to test. Let's go. I don't think that one's gonna be as loud, which is still pretty good. That's like one thing, you know. We ain't gonna go deaf in this one. We had this one when we was doing Turbo Bugger, Rapid Taxi. You know, I was doing that taxi job. Right, let me. Okay, go on the MV for a second. We're lagging. I don't know why. But this one honestly isn't loud, to be honest. So, like, you know, this has kind of got that family sedan kind of loudness. You know, it's not loud. That's literally how loud it's gonna be. Like, literally nothing. Right. Alright, let me get it into the correct kind of view. Alright, 3, 2, 1, send. This one's not in, you know, any kind of like track or drag spec or anything, so this one might be the slowest, we'll see. But you never know, it might not be that slow. I can't really tell where we're at, so I don't know if I need to, you know, start slowing down for the end or whatever. Right, we're at 112, 113, 115. Oh man. Oh. Okay. So that answers that one then. Right. What? Wait, what? Why did it just switch me? Hello? Wait. Huh? Wait. What? What? Okay, seriously, what is going on? Why am I lagging right now? Like, it's switching between everything and I can't stop the lag. Hold on, 2 minutes. I'm trying to find the right, you know, car as well. Okay, there we go. We can do some taxi deliveries if that's good. We can do a couple of those. Alright. Who wants picking up then? Let's get this engine booted up, shall we? Right. Now, I think we're gonna go. I don't know. I think I'm lagging, so I think we need to get rid of all the rest. So just give me a second to do that. Right, 1 minute. Option. Wait, no, it's not an options, is it? I don't think. Right, let's do that. See if that clears up any FPS or whatever. Alright, let me just see. Is that... Okay, that's made the FPS better. We're all good now. We're not stuck on 20 FPS. Right, where should we head to then, boys? Where's our employee, or I guess clientele at? I know what we'll do. We'll take a church go home. So you know it's the Sunday service, even though it's Saturday today. We'll as a Sunday service or whatever, and we're picking up a person to take them home. So let me help out, because we're like waiting kind of thing. Think I'm lagging again though. Right, we've got the door open waiting. As you can see, we've got our FPS back again. You can see we're not, struggling for like 15 FPS. Alright, let's go. Right. Bro, my arms are like dying out right now because of all the, trouble with steering and stuff. Like, it looks smooth on the thing, but, if you was like holding this wheel, your arms would be dead unless you're like a bodybuilder or some crap. It's kind of funny to be honest though. Right, taking the right here. Where is it? The sign just said go right. Where's the go right? Somewhere here? There it is. Right, we've got a speed limit of 30. Okay. Alright, which way is it that we gotta go then? Pretty sure it's this way. What's that? That British Airways? No, it's Polizio? Something along those lines? Yeah, anyway. Alright, so the house is somewhere over here, the person said. Up here somewhere? Is it? I think I might see it. I like pulled up right as like close as I can be. Do I seriously need to get out and shut the door? It is me thinking I could just, you know, pull up and let the person out and then, you know, go, kind of thing. What happened? Hello? Is my screen gone? What happened? I can hear it, but what happened? What? I don't know. I can't see anything right now, so we've got to keep the screen off for a second. Like, you know, we would set off, but I generally can't see anything. Let me try something. I probably shouldn't do this, to be honest, but you know, it's probably like the only choice I have, because what else can I do? Right, I'm putting the screen back on. Alright, what's going on here then? Oh! Everything's very big. I don't like that everything's very big. Wait, is it regular? Maybe it's because it was like that. I thought it was big. Anyway. Try and turn this thing around then. Like, you can kind of hear the gears and stuff in... It's gone again! Where the hell's it gone again? Bruh. I'm trying to think what could be the issue to it. Because, like, you guys can still see it, but for me, I generally can't see nothing. There's nothing on my screen. It's like, literally, when you turn the TV out, there's, like, you know, nothing on it. That's what I'm seeing. But my TV's on. Like, there's still, you know, sound out the top of it. Because the speaker's at the top of the screen for this one. Like, I can hear it. I can still move and stuff, but, like, I generally can't see nothing. There's, like, no picture on the screen. Like, I don't know why this... I don't know why it's going down. I might have to use the phone to generally, like, try and, you know, steer back. I hit something, didn't I? I'm thinking there's probably been some kind of an issue. Let me see if that's the issue of it. I don't think it is. I don't know what's the issue though. what I'm going to do, because, you know, I'm trying everything and the screen just doesn't want to go back on. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I can't just keep turning it on and off, because that's going to just, you know, screw up the screen. Then I've got to buy another one for another 350 that I haven't bloody got. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. I don't know. It's a piss take, honestly. I think there is something I will try though. No, I can't even do that because the screen literally isn't displaying anything. Okay. It would do this while I'm still here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I just want to stream and the thing just, you know, wants to piss me off. Right. Anything? There we go. Alright, I think we want to go maybe this way, I think it was, that we entered. I don't really remember. We need to get back quickly before the screen goes off again, because I am not standing up to fix this thing for another 12 hours. After the stream, I will, I'll have a look and see what the cause is, though. Right, we need to try and, you know, get back as quick as possible. I think this is the way. Pretty sure you can go up this way though, I don't know. Oh wait, you can't. Okay. We've got to try and find a way around it, you know? Which isn't very much working for me. Is there any... Oh, this thing has the steering of a horse. Right, we're gonna spin around at the at this thing here at the roundabout, and then we're heading back to the like taxi bay, and that's where we're gonna end off because I just know that the screen's gonna go off again. So just, you know, bear with me, kind of thing. Bear with me while we get. Oh, hit something. And my steering is very misaligned on this one, and I didn't even do that hard of a hit. Right, we're gonna take a look at that because I'm pretty sure I didn't hit it that hard. You know? I didn't hit whatever it was that hard. So let's have a look then. All right, let's go then, shall we? Put it up a little bit so I can see. Steering is horrible now. Like from the clipping issue, I have like no steering at all. Like I have to literally have my wheel like constantly at this, like, you know, always turning, like, you know, slow, like that, like what you're seeing right now. I have to always keep turning it, otherwise, you know, I can't steer anything. It's just really annoying because, you know, my arm is like literally having to like hold out over the wheel, and it's like, you know when you get that like tingle in your arm or your foot from like being sat too long, and it's like a pins and needles feeling. That's literally what my arm is currently on right now. It's on that like pins and needles sensation kind of thing, and it's really annoying because like the tingle is, you know, gotta keep going because I generally can't steer this thing if I don't, you know, keep it like this, like how it's supposed to be. Because oh, this thing is reckless. Alright, where are we then? I think we're pulling into here, into what I like to call the taxi bay, even though I don't, you know, don't know what it's for, but, you know, I like to call this like little bay the taxi bay since, you know, part 1, which was like, I don't know, like a week or something ago, probably. I think I posted it a week ago, but it premiered like, you know, 4 days ago, something like that, something along those lines. So, boys, we're going to end it off there, otherwise my screen's going to go off again. If you enjoyed, make sure to, you know, stay tuned for more. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you as always